Hello everyone, this is Xephyr here, and welcome back to Monster Hunter World Iceborne on PC. I'm going to go ahead and start off by apologizing for that last video. Everyone has a bad day once in a while, and for whatever reason, I just could not get in the zone with playing Monster Hunter, and it just went terribly. So I do apologize for the poor gameplay in the last video. We still successfully, completed some new tasks. We were able to hunt our totally first Master Rank Lunastra, as well as our first in the Guiding Lands. And we were able to take on our first Tempered Teostra in the Guiding Lands, which was nice. So now we've taken on both versions of Teostra in the Guiding Lands. And hopefully eventually we'll run into a Tempered Lunastra and get that taken care of, though. I say hopefully, but the normal Lunastra's tough enough, let alone a Tempered. That aside, today we're going to be going into the Guiding Lands again and working on the Coral region and the Tundra region. Now, when I go to look at the Guiding Lands, you're probably going to be thinking, there's a Teostra there, it's probably Tempered, why aren't you just going to hunt that? Before starting this recording, I jumped on the game and I was going to start recording and noticed there was a Teostra in the Guiding Lands. I was like, I'll just go hunt that. I've already hunted it on camera, whether it's tempered or not. I'll just go hunt it. And it was tempered. And I fought it and beat it. And then I came back to get ready to do a recording and checked. And the same monsters that were in the Guiding Lands before I started the recording were in the Guiding Lands again. A Dodogama and a Teostra. So I'm guessing it'll be another tempered. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I don't feel like fighting another Teostra at this moment. I know I probably shouldn't waste a spawn of an Elder Dragon in the Guiding Lands, but it's just not what I want to do right now. So I'm not going to, because I just fought one. And I should show, in all the Tempered Elder Dragons that we've done, namely the Tempered Teostra that went so horribly in the last video and the Tempered Teostra I did before this video, I was able to finish augmenting all 4 pieces of our Silver Soul. So we are now wearing fully augmented armor. The Garuga legs are augmented, and the 4 pieces of Silver Soul are augmented. Now, there is the Silver Soul boots that we don't wear that have not been augmented yet, but I'm now out of Great Spirit Vein gems again. So we're going to need more of those, but we'll get more when we fight other Tempered Elder Dragons and as we move forward. But we do now have a full set of augmented armor, which is great. I'm very happy about that. So now that that's all out of the way, let's go ahead and eat food, and then we will head out to the Guiding Lands to start working on the Coral region. And I'm not going to lower the Rotted region just yet. I probably should, but I don't plan to just yet, just in case we get lucky and a Black Veil Val Hazak spawns. If that happens, I will hunt that, because I don't mind hunting that, and it would be more chances at Great Spirit Vein gems. However, I don't think it's likely that one will spawn, and I think we fought everything else that spawns in the Rotted region as a tempered version, so we're not looking for anything there. But I just, in case there's another chance at a Black Veil, I don't want to just count it out yet, because it would be good to get to take one of those on. Go ahead and put on our Wyvern Blade Pail, and we'll probably need our Rocksteady Mantle, because I'm betting we'll be doing a Paolumu. Throw a Geology Jewel on here. Alright, we should be all set. But yeah, the plan is, once we get Coral region to 7, we're going to drop the Rotted region to 1 so that we can start working on the Tundra region. Actually, we might not even get the Coral region to 7 before we drop the Rotted region, because I just plan on fighting things that we that we haven't fought yet. So if all I can lure out is a Tempered Paolumu for the Coral region that we haven't fought, because we fought Tempered Legiana, we fought Tempered Odogaron. Have we fought a Tempered Zinogre yet? We had to have, right? Because how else would we have the Despo's Bolt Breaker? What? I don't have it written down. Oh, you know what? Maybe it didn't need Tempered Zinogre parts. Maybe it just needed the Tempered Bone or whatever. And that was, that I was able to get from something else. If we have fought a Tempered Zinogre and I've forgotten, I'm sorry. So let me see. So we've got a Paolumu, which we'll be able to hunt. Legiana we've already done, so we won't worry about that. Odogaron we've done, so we won't worry about that. I guess I should go through this list like this. Tsitsiyaku doesn't have a tempered version, and we fought a normal one, right? Yes, so we don't have to worry about that. Tempered Kieran we do need to do. I really don't want to, though. We'll see. I'll think about it. Have we done Tempered Pink Rathian? We haven't, so that's another one we can do. Okay, so we got a couple of things that we can hunt. So never mind, I take it back. We should be able to do quite a bit in the coral region. Coral Puke. Have we done that? We have done that, Tempered. Okay. We have not done a Tempered Nargacuga, so we could do that as well. I forgot that counts as coral region. Man, we got a lot for the coral region we could do. So we have done the Ebony Odogaron, though, right? Yeah. Oh, we could also do a Namiel. I didn't realize I had a lure for that. Yeah, we've got a lot we can do. Okay. Well, we're going to start with the Paolumu, because that is something we missed out on last time. Because I sadly was like, I'll do a Teostra, and then went horribly.
Okay.
Well, it's not that I said I'll do a Teostra. It was more that the Teostra spawned when I wasn't paying attention, and so I had already used the Paolumu lure and was like, well, why wouldn't I fight the Teostra and get Tempered Elder Dragon parts? And it's not like I figured I was going to do as horribly as I did. What am I doing here? I'm, like, losing my mind. I honestly did not think that I was going to do so poorly. And I did take multiple days off from playing Monster Hunter so that I could, like, kind of refocus and regather myself. That's partly why I took on the Tempered Teostra before the video. Like, partly was because, well, of course, I need to, you know, go and hunt this Tempered Elder Dragon because we need Tempered Elder Dragon stuff. But the other part of it was literally just, this is not going where I want it to. I forgot to target the Paolumu. But the other part was because I wanted to see if, like, I had been able to refocus and was going to be okay playing today. I needed that break. And it was good. So, I have no problem kind of making fun of myself a little bit and realizing how poorly I did. But like I said, everyone has a bad day every now and then. It's not that big a deal. Why are you going right towards the Dodogama? Ignore it. Oh, you moron. You know what? Let's try this again, seeing as my Raider ride screwed me over. Alright. But yeah, so since we lured out a Paolumu and ignored it for a Tempered Teostra in the last video, we're going to go ahead and start with Paolumu here. And then, you know, it's not going to take that long to get Coral Region to 7, honestly, because Tempered monsters give a lot more region points than I thought they would. But even though it'll go faster, we'll have to fight all the things at some point, so that'll be a good thing to remember and kind of focus on. Of course it moved. And, I mean, as we need parts for augmenting weapons and all that stuff, we'll be able to fight plenty more things. Ugh. Go grab some slinger ammo here. I've also been thinking about creating some new armor sets. I've said it before, I'll probably craft armor sets off camera just because I don't want to spend all day crafting in a video. but I won't be upgrading weapons unless I'm on camera, just because there's so many less. And I know I've mentioned that before. So the reason I bring it up though is because I do want to make some more armor sets for different situations. I really like Silver Soul. I know it's not meta and it's not the most efficient, and I don't even have it set up the best that I can. But I really like the way this armor set looks, and I do like I usually do really well with it, so it's kind of why I use it. But I do think it would be good to have some other armor set options for different things. Ugh. So I might craft some more armor sets off camera and try and make some builds that we can use. That way things aren't super boring because I'm using the same thing over and over. We can try out some different things. Like, I'm not going to switch from longsword because, I mean, I have no reason to. In base world, I'd use the bow for things like Kieran, but honestly, I've tried fighting Kieran with bow in Iceborne, and because of how much more lightning it spits out now, I do better with the longsword. I get one shot so badly while using bow. And at some point, I'll need to learn it and get better with it and all that, but for now, I just like using my main. It's just what I'm comfortable with. It's what I'm most successful with. And it's what our character uses. So, well, obviously our character uses it because I use it. Whatever. I don't know why I said that. It's very clear that our character uses the longsword because that's what I use. That sentence is just, you know, the best. Either way, maybe at some point I'll branch out and use some other weapons if I feel like it, but honestly, every time I play a different weapon, I just feel myself wanting to play longsword again. I never really have a big draw to anything else. It's been that way since I started playing, well, I shouldn't say since I started playing Monster Hunter, since when I started playing Monster Hunter, the longsword didn't exist, but ever since the longsword was added to a Western release Monster Hunter, I've never really felt a draw to other weapons. Like I said, I've used the bow a bit in the past, but like the numbers never come close. It's always like longsword for like 99% of quests, and then a little bit of bow, and maybe some other weapons here and there as I goof around with them. But I just always find myself bored with other weapons, whereas longsword, I just always have fun with it. But yeah, I do want to try just some other builds, see if there's anything else we like, maybe that we like the appearance of, or that has skills we enjoy using. I do want to get some more Agitator, but I want that on my Silver Soul set, and I think I just need better decorations to be able to do it, which means that I actually need to start doing some Tier 2 and 3 Tempered quests, well, investigations, to get the better decorations. I'd say I could use my gold melding tickets, but seeing as I fell one short of a full set, I'm not going to. We'll have to wait for the next celebration. And, I mean, that's not even really reliable anyway. You could end up just getting a bunch of garbage from that, which is a little sad. Also, in 2 days, the Siege of the Unknown Monster should be live on PC as well, so we'll be having to start taking that on as well. I can't wait for that. That's actually really fun and exciting. The only downside is it means that we'll be putting a break on doing a lot of other content. Like, we'll be putting the brakes on Guiding Lands, and I mean, we've already put the brakes on optional quests because I've been so busy with Guiding Lands, but even more so once that's out. But that siege is really fun, and I really enjoy it, and that's partly why we end up being so, putting everything else on hold for a while, is because I enjoy doing the siege and gathering the materials and rewards and stuff. Now, I will say, one of the other funny things is I've basically completely stopped playing on console. I don't remember the last time I loaded up console. And console actually gets an update with the 2 new monsters in, it's on the 27th, I think. So in 10 days, just under 2 weeks. And I probably won't be doing them on console. I will probably wait for their release on PC and have them be blind. They'll be the first thing that we're doing in Iceborne blind. Well, actually, it's the first thing we'll be doing in Monster Hunter World at all blind, because I've always played console first because it's always release stuff first. But now I might skip that on console because I don't play on console anymore at all. Just because PC's so much better, and I'll just, when they come out on PC, I'll take them on, and they'll be our first bit of blind content. And then after that, we're in sync with console, so there will be definitely no reason for me to play console, and everything will be blind after that, which is kind of fun. It is funny to think about that since starting this series, I've never done anything blind, because I've always done it on console first, because I played on both, but PC's just so much better than console. Like, it's ridiculous. It's graphically better. It runs better. It's just, ugh. And I know the load times aren't that bad on console, but I'm just so used to the super fast load times on PC because of my solid state and my better, you know, the system being better, that even the load times on console just feel unbearable now. Man, I wish I got giant Spirit Vein gems as easily as I get Spirit Vein shards. Jeez. Did I miss any? I think I got them all. Looks like it. And if you're wondering, I mentioned that I want Agitator on my Spirit, or on my Silver Soul set. If you're wondering why, the reason is because Agitator gives quite a bit of affinity when monsters are enraged, and it's really easy to enrage monsters now that we have the Slinger Burst. Because even if you don't want to wall bounce them, if you just Slinger Burst them once or twice, they'll enrage. So you can basically now force Agitator to be activated. So it's an extremely powerful skill, since you get an attack boost and a big affinity boost. And since we're already going to have 40% affinity with Critical Eye 7, and I mean, technically, if we just start augmenting all our weapons with affinity boost, we can have 50% there, plus affinity, or Agitator. Ah, crap. That was my bad. Plus Agitator, we could hit pretty close to 100% affinity on pretty much any weapon. I really don't feel bad about that feint because I know it was totally my fault. I was not paying attention because I was talking. That's one of the other downsides to recording is I'm really, really bad at being able to stay focused while I record. So I end up feigning a lot more when I'm recording than when I just play, because I'm not as focused. I think a lot of people have that problem. I don't think it's just me, but it's funny because I'm always like, man, I really feel like I'm not this bad at the game. And I'm really not. I can't prove it because all you guys see is, you know, what I record, but like, it feels like I'm terrible because... Really? You're gonna make me mark it again? It feels terrible because I know that I'm not that bad, but when I'm talking and, like, trying to keep my thoughts... Oh, one sec, I got a phone call. I'll finish that thought in a moment. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. Just had to take that phone call. Unfortunately, it also means I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, right, yeah, so, yeah, it just stinks because I just can't focus the way that I do when I'm not, because I'm trying to be articulate and keep my thoughts straight, but at the same time I have to focus on the fight, and so because I'm trying to focus on what I'm saying as well as what I'm doing, I'm just not as effective. And it stinks, but at the same time, it's like, who cares? It's not that big of a deal. A few feints here and there are not a problem. I don't fail quests. I just, you know, have a rough time every now and then. And we'll have some feints that, you know, are a little silly, and it's like, oh man, really against that? Like, now, I'm like, really? I fainted against a Paolumu of all things? Well, whatever, I guess. It's not a big deal. Probably wouldn't have happened if I wasn't recording, but like I said, just because my focus is split between talking and playing, I end up not performing as well. But I have a lot of fun recording, and I really enjoy sharing Zephyr's adventure. Say Xephyr. My adventure. Because remember, I am Xephyr. I don't know. It's always weird. I split between splitting myself away from the character and being the character, but as I believe I've mentioned it many times before, my character is is an extension of me in the world, so I don't know. Like I said, I try to make myself articulate. I'm so good at talking. But yeah, I enjoy sharing my adventure in Monster Hunter with people, so that it's like I'll deal with the more difficult time completing quests and doing things and making little mistakes here and there because of not having as much focus. That's not a big deal. Alright, so clearly we didn't hit level 7. I gotta add Tempered Paolumu to my list. Yeah, I don't know why I said Zephyr's adventure. I mean I know why, because I'm bad at voicing when I'm thinking, but seeing as Xephyr is me, and it's just me existing within this world, and he's just the extension of me. I don't know. Whatever, I'm gonna drop it because it's stupid. I don't want to get stuck on a tangent about something so trivial. It was a I misspoke. I used the wrong tense, I guess. Okay, now I can actually do what I'm doing. Okay, so I think what we'll do next is probably Tempered Pink Rathian. Because one, it's an excuse to use the Stygian-Gula, or it's not Stygian-Gula, the Brimstone Drakebone. Again, I can't speak. Where's my giant mining outcropping? That's what I'm actually looking for. I thought it spawned down below, but it wasn't there. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Ooh, a Tempered Ebony Odogaron spawned. If I hadn't fought one already, I would fight it, but we fought one, so I'm not going to worry about it. Oops. Yay! Nourishing extract. Ah, so close. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to go back to the Wildspire region to get that giant mining outcrop. Should go do that. Start by changing equipment here. Oh, there it is. Brimstrand Drakebone. Oh, can I not add a pennant to it? Boo. Oh, I can't do decorations. Alright, let's, I need to make sure I have geologist. Let's return from expedition. We'll come back. So hopefully everyone else is enjoying experiencing Zephyr's adventure. God, I did it again. That's not what I mean to say. My adventure. Mine. Because I am Xephyr. Jesus. I hope you all understand why that's happening, because it's driving me batty that I keep saying it. Obviously, I am Xephyr, but since we're looking at a third-person character, and, one moment. Since we're looking at it third person, and I mean, I'm technically not actually in the game, sometimes it's hard for me to remember that the character is me, just the character is the extension of me, I guess I should say. It's hard to kind of just like put my brain into that thought process as I'm just talking on a camera, because I'm playing a game, and even though the character in the game is me, it's just the extent, like, it's how I extend myself into the world. For whatever reason, it's hard for me to like articulate that when I'm just talking. So yes, I am Xephyr, and it's my adventure through Monster Hunter World, my adventures in the new world, and all that. So hopefully you get it. Hopefully my brain will stop like making that mistake, because it does frustrate me when I do it, because it's silly. And I know it's silly to even worry about it or complain about it, but still, it's just, I don't know, pet peeve, I guess. But hopefully you're all enjoying it, even with my little OCD goofy rants. Now, I feel like at some point we put something on our armor, because do we not have... No, we have critical eye 7. Okay. I'm not crazy. Now, because this does not... Oh, it's not fully upgraded. I was going to say, because it's not fully upgraded, or it doesn't have max power, I should augment it. I can't augment it until it's at its final stage, so whatever. Still, I want to use it because it looks sick. And Pink Rathian is weak to dragons, so kind of works out. Really? That's... use a gourmet voucher. Thank you. I'll do what I enjoy the most skill-wise. Alright. Nah, okay, I was just thinking maybe I'll fight that Silver Rathalos, but I don't want to. We've already fought one in the Guiding Lands, so I'm not going to worry about it. Instead, we're going to go ahead and spawn a Pink Rathian and continue fighting new things, not things we've already fought before. Fortunately, I don't think we're going to get to the Tundra region in this video. Ah, great, a tempered Savage Devil Joe. That's not horrifying. And that's sarcasm. That's absolutely horrifying. Wait a second. Oh, for a moment there I thought the Tundra region was highlighted. I was like, that doesn't spawn there.
Okay, off you go.
Alright, Tempered Pink Rathian. If that was a Joe, I want nothing to do with it. Why? Okay, it's going after it. It's just trying to find tracks. It doesn't know where the Rathian is. Ooh, I forgot to resupply that. Oh well, that's alright. We'll make do. Oh, son of a... Oh, God, no. No, no, no. Okay, thank you. I just realized that the Diablos is what got removed. The Silver Rathalos did not, and that would have been a nightmare, fighting a Silver Rathalos and a Pink Rathian at the same time. No, thank you. I will skip that. You dumb butthole. Please don't go up there. Please, no. Why? You just made me happy by not being there. Leave. Thank you. The nice thing is, I can make her leave. I'm still salty about that stupid gold Rathian that just... because they don't leave their area that screwed us out of carbs. I am not happy about that in the slightest. But like I said, everyone has a bad day every now and then. That one was ours. And it was beyond bad. Oof. I was hoping that would go off. Oh, I love how this weapon looks. It's so good. And now the lightning is red instead of green. And don't get me wrong, I like the green lightning on the Zinogre, the standard Zinogre longsword, the Decibel Bullbreaker, but red dragony lightning is just so cool. Okay, well you fell out of the air and that's hilarious. I didn't think it was gonna hit, but I thought I might take a chance. Fortunately, my chance did not pay off. Aw, I didn't realize I was actually gonna hit it with that. Should have paid closer attention. Ideal. Good spot there. Really? Ooh, yay, we could take on a Tempered Black Diablos. That isn't also horrifying. Oh crap, that's bad. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Thank you. Ooh! Oh, she just gives Spirit Vein Gem shards? That's no good. I thought she gave at least the normal level. Oh, God. Ow. Why? Crap. This is bad. Well, eventually she's going to switch areas and we'll be able to resharpen our weapon. Oh, crap. That's a feint. That was my bad. I totally forgot she does that twice. I don't know how I forgot, but I did. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Oh, whoopsies. I done made a boo-boo. Oof. Ah. I was counting on that first hit being a, oh, crap. Luckily, I have very short stun duration. Alright, let's, Boom. Shoot. Alright, just switching areas, that's fine. Stupid Shamos. Okay. Let's head over here. Booyah. Nice. I'm out now. This is where things could get ugly, because she's going to go rest near where the Silver Rathalos is. Seriously, why can't I get Great Spirit Vein gems as easily as I get normal freaking gem shards? You're crazy. I mean, I know why, but still. Oh, you dumb piece of crap. Now you all have to die. Because I need to carve my tail. Do you regret what you've done yet? Nope. I'm not letting you live. Thank you. That's what you get. You know, you should have left me alone. Alright, let's go and cap her so we don't run into the same issue we had with the Teostra with, you know, Silver Rathalos being a butt turd. Oh, yeah. I don't want any chance that she goes back to where Silver Rathalos is and then us not being able to carve. Better to just cap. Alright, and we just hit Coral Region level 7, which is perfect, because that means that we'll be able to start working on the Tundra region. / now we can fight a Tempered Namiel, Tempered Kirin. But before we end the video, why don't we go to the Wasteland region and get that large mining outcrop, because I don't remember if I did a large mining outcrop in the Wasteland yet, so I want to show that off. If I have, sorry, but I don't remember if I have or not, and I don't want to miss out on showing it off. Oh, Savage Devil Joe and Tempered at that. Go away. Just go away. You all know how bad I am at fighting Savage Devil Joe as it is, let alone a Tempered one. It honestly probably is the monster I have the hardest time with. It's not my least favorite to fight. There are monsters that are more frustrating. It's just that he's difficult because he hits so freaking hard. Even with fully augmented gear, it only takes like 2 good hits and you're dead. It's brutal. He's a very, very difficult fight, but he is fun. He's at least fun. He's just tough. It's not like Lunastra, who is not really so much difficult. She's just annoying. Also not like Bombro, who is definitely not difficult, but is just annoying. Though Bombro is not bad if you're in an area where it pulls up rocks. It's where it pulls up trees that it sucks. I think my 2 least favorite monsters to hunt are Bombro and Lunastra. They're not my least favorite monsters. I just don't like hunting them because they're just not fun. I don't have fun fighting them, and that's why I don't. That's why they're my there we are. That's why they're my least favorite to hunt. But they're not my least favorite monsters because I do think they have some cool things to them. I must have gotten one of those before. I do think they have some cool features. They look. Lunastra especially looks cool. But when it comes to fun factor, Bombro and Lunastra are not fun at all. Alright, so let's grab our rewards. Yay, Coral Region Max. Obtained the Guiding Coral Star. Pennant. Very cool. And the Boa are moving on through level 8. Alright, so that's where we're going to go ahead and end for today. I'm not sure what our next video will be. We'll probably be starting to work on the Tundra region. I still have a lot of things that I can hunt in the Guiding Lands, especially the Coral region, because we haven't fought them tempered. There might even be some that we haven't even fought the normal version of yet. I don't know. I'll have to go through my list and check. But I don't know if I'm going to do Coral region tempered monsters or if I'm going to go ahead and start on the Tundra region. Probably going to work on the Tundra region just because there are more pressing things that I need from monsters there. But I haven't quite decided yet. So I'll decide when we actually do the next video. So for now, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. You can also subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell icon to get email updates when I upload new videos. And of course, you can leave any comments or suggestions in the area below the video. I really do hope that you're all enjoying my adventures through Monster Hunter World and Iceborne. The new world's been a ton of fun. Iceborne's easily my favorite Monster Hunter. I mean, World was my favorite Monster Hunter, and then Iceborne released, which they're technically the same game because Iceborne's just an expansion, but this is easily the best Monster Hunter in my eyes. I've really enjoyed the new world, so I hope you've all enjoyed adventuring through the new world with me. But that is all I have for you today, so thank you so much for watching, and as usual, this is Xephyr, signing out.